Good evening and a pleasant welcome to the Rahim Show. And as you all know, I am your host, Ricky Ali. I want to welcome my viewer on Facebook, YouTube, and for some of you who follow our show on TikTok, I want to say all of you are welcome. If you're watching the show via Facebook and YouTube, please share the podcast, make some comment. We highly appreciate you for that. And also share the podcast as well. Tonight, just for a short time, like our show usually don't last, we're going to talk about the benefit of different skill set. It's important to not just be complacent with the little things that you have learned and you're succeeding in it. It's good to succeed in that little thing, but also it's also good to create some room for you to learn different things. And then we are going to tell you the benefit of why we are, talking about this topic. And then I know we're going to share the number momentarily. You can call and be a part of the discussion. So I want to welcome all of you. We're just going to go strictly to the importance of our different skill set, what makes it so important, and what are the benefits of learning different skill set. I had a friend of mine who, he and I were having a conversation, and he was explaining his life story about the same reason why I chose the topic to discuss. He was saying that, Ricky, I came here, I went to school, I went and did biology and chemistry, and I was finding it very difficult to succeed in that area. And it's something that I have passion about. And I said, and he told me, he said, I had to, switch to, different career path, learn different things. He learned a lot of different things. And today, I tell you, because of what he learned initially, he had passion for what he wanted to, do in that area. But he could not find a job in that area. He found it very difficult. It was becoming a little difficult until he ended up changing, to something different. And then, long story short, today he's working in that area that he never thought that he was, done. So it just tells you that, you have to be an open-minded person, always learn different skill set, especially for people who are in the diaspora. The opportunities are enormous, so you can utilize some of the opportunity you have instead of spending all of your time on social media. Look for something to learn. And the word, we live in a fast-paced world, and things are evolving consistently, and you have to follow. That's why change is very essential and it's very important. So, folks, if you are watching the show via Facebook and YouTube, please share the podcast, make some comment. We highly appreciate you for that. And then let me share the number now, so that if you are watching the show live, you can be able to call and be a part of the discussion. The number to call is 443-538-7620. Call that number and make your contribution to the show. And then for some reason, if you want to be a part of the show and come live in studio as well, please reach out to me. Yeah, that same number, send me a text, and I'll make that arrangement for you to come. Also, better still, send me a Facebook message, and I will be able to make that arrangement. So let's just go, into our discussion tonight. Do you want to learn new things, grow as a person, or perhaps become more rounded, with a lot of things that you can, succeed in life? At the end of our discussion tonight, I'm going to provide you a place that you can go and learn a lot of free things. Learn. I always tell people that at Rahim Show, we provide you good things so that you can be able to succeed. Utilize some of the opportunity that we share on our podcast so that you can be able to learn something. I'm going to provide you a place where you can go and learn different, career paths free of charge, The only time you pay money is say you want to get a diploma or a certificate in that area of where you have already studied. So it's going to be free of charge. So I'm going to provide that for you so that you can be able to go there, make use of some of the resources that will be there and learn different skill set, be it health, be it IT, be it engineering, be it different things you're going to learn free of charge. The only time you pay money, except you want a diploma to show that you have learned something, like you see all behind me, so then you can be able to display that achievement or so. But let's get into our discussion tonight. Why is it important? Why do we choose that the benefit of different skill set are very important for you as an individual? Because the world is changing, and change is very essential, and you have to be, you have to follow the way the change is going. You can't be left behind, as a person. So we're going to talk about why is it important to develop, a different skill set. So we're saying that a skill set is referred to the collection of ability, knowledge, and experiences that an individual possesses, which can be applied to various job functions. See? When you have different skill set, these different skill set can be applied to different job functions. See? Say for instance, if you're an IT person, or if you're a truck driver, or you have this, you have all of those things, right? They can be applied to different job functions, right? So imagine if you lose your job in this area and they are looking for more, CDL driver and you get a CDL. You can also, look for job. Instead of you sitting down for 6 months, for that 6 month period, why are you waiting to look for your same IT job, maybe your career, maybe this is where you want to really, focus. Find something else to do because you have different skill set. If the job is available in that different skill set, make use of your skill and start making some money. Why are you at the same time looking for the area that you feel comfortable you want to work? See, that's what I tell people. But a lot of time people will be passing around with certificate. Like when I was in Liberia, a lot of graduates from the University of Liberia, and to find a job wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I tell people, there are a lot of people who even in a selling business, they got a degree but they're doing business because that was a way to succeed. You cannot just hold your degree, just carrying it from office to office, taking your degree. No, you won't certainly get a job because the job market at the time was very, scarce, and only a few group of people who might have the contact might likely succeed or not. So you see, I encourage you, if you're watching the show, please share the podcast, make some comment, and we highly appreciate you for that. Always try to create, avenue for you to learn different skill sets. So that's what it's saying here. A skill set is referred to the collection of ability, knowledge, and experiences that a person possesses, which can be applied to various job functions. So, however, a diverse skill set means having expertise in multiple areas, which allow individuals to approach problem solving from multiple perspectives, making them more valuable to employer. See, that's just it. Imagine if you are in certain area in your workplace, right, and have a position where you already have qualification for. If they are lacking in that area, based on your qualification and your function, you can transcend to that area because you already have the expertise. It's an opportunity for you as an individual. It's an opportunity for you. So it's very important for you to learn different skill sets. And that's why I'm going to provide you with this very important place where you can go and learn a lot of things for free. The only time you will pay money, except you want to get a diploma or a certificate, then there is a low charge for that to be done. But it's free of charge. You're going to learn so many very good information. All of you who want to go into IT, healthy, different things, they are all available free. And you can learn them. You can learn all the subject matter. When you're about to get certificate, that's when you pay small things. So I'm going to provide that later on as we close our discussion. But let's just move on. So what we are saying here, one of the primary benefits of having a diverse skill set is to increase adaptability. See, the reason why you tend to increase adaptability when you have different skill sets, because anything can happen. If you're working one day, the boss could just call you and say, "Oh my man, we are sorry, we cannot pay more people, so we are getting rid of some people," and you lost your job. In that period, there is a gap right now. There is a gap right there, rather. So in that period where you have been called that we don't need you anymore and you lost your job, what can you do? I know you will still be looking for job in that area, but if you don't find it for a certain period of time, this is to get encourage most of our Liberian folk, because a lot of people when they graduate from University of Liberia, they think that, oh, because I have the degree, I will just certainly find a job right away. Well, if you do, God bless you. I love for people to get a job. But just in case when you are struggling to find job in that area or in that place or in that specification that you have already completed, try to learn different other things so that you can be able to tap into all the things in the meantime while you're trying to look for that job that fulfill your self-actualization. Because imagine you will just be passing around with your portfolio or your certificate and you don't find any things. I've been there before. When I graduated, I looked for job, job upon job. I ended up even doing, let's say, ended up selling insurance. I went and did, let's say, insurance marketing, at the ICA Insurance Company of Africa for 7 different weeks. I learned insurance marketing. And I tell you, I ended up selling insurance. How many people already know about insurance in Liberia? I ended up getting frustrated. So, I mean, you got to learn different things. You have to learn different things. Because if you don't learn different things in that things you feel that you are working right now, it's fine. Right now in that thing you're working. But try to learn the different skill set when you have the chance, because life is unpredictable. Learn different things. It will help you. And that's what we are seeing, that one of the primary benefits of having a diverse skill set is to increase adaptability. Because you can easily be adapted, to situation. If situation confront you, you are able to get another job in different area. While you are preparing yourself to still fulfill that dream job that you want in this particular area that you want to fulfill your self-actualization. Very important. So you see, one of the reasons is in a rapidly changing job market, new technology and trend can quickly make existing job obsolete. Obsolete. Having a diverse job skill allow individual to quickly adapt to new situation and learn new skills that are in demand. Yes, you see, you are able to learn. A lot of people, sit in LU there, they're so used to this old, traditional way of, thing, management things, and they don't want to learn new, pace and new things, technology things. When you're so used to those things, you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to adapt when situation comes. So it's very important for you to learn new things, because new things will help you. When one things don't work, you have the chance of succeeding in another thing. It's very important. If you're watching the show via Facebook and YouTube, please share the podcast, make some comment. We highly appreciate you for that. And also, if you want to be a part of the show, the number to call is 443-538-7620. We are discussing the benefit of a different skill set. The benefit. What benefit do you get by learning different skill set? And that's what we are going through. We are saying that a skill set is referred to the collection of ability, knowledge, and experiences that the individual possesses, which can be applied to various job functions. Yes. However, having a diverse skill set means having expertise in multiple areas, which allow individuals to approach problem solving from multiple perspectives, making them more valuable, right? To employer, you will become more valuable because you have different skill sets. Very important. And we said the primary, benefit is having diverse skill set. Rather, is you increase adaptability. You are able to adapt quick. When something happens, something affects your job, you are not worried, because why? You learn different things. So you are able to easily, employ some of these things and succeed. So it's very important, because the world is rapidly changing and the technologies are, moving, quickly. So having a diverse skill set allow individuals to quickly adapt to new situations and learn the skills that are in demand. This not only mean that more valuable to their current employer, but also open to new career opportunity. See, because you are open, not just you are valued to your current employer who is telling you, say, oh, my man, today we don't need you anymore because the company is run out of money. You are also valuable. See, you are also valuable because you are open to all opportunity, because why? You have learned a lot of different skill set. So another benefit of having diverse skill set is increased creativity. Rather, increased creativity. You are very creative. For instance, somebody who is engineer, right? And at the same time, the person is the person is a construction engineer, right? And at the same time, the person is a plumber. The person is let's say a technocrat. The person, different skill set. You know, when one thing doesn't work, you are able to succeed in another thing. I have a couple of my friends who are truck driver. Most of them went to school here, and some of them have degree. But why are they driving truck? Because the guy told me, say, he went to school to succeed in that area. He found it difficult when you were trying to get a job. It was kind of challenging, and you felt that, oh, let me develop the other, career path and see whether I can succeed. And I tell you, the guy is, he had passion about driving truck, and he feel comfortable, and he's the truck driver. So, one of the great things I love about the U.S. is a thing called dignity of labor. Every job here is very respected rather. Every job here. You don't look down upon any job. Somebody can be a custodian. That person can do well more than even you who making 6 figures. So never look down or disregard any job position. Every job is respected in this country. Be a custodian, be a bathroom cleaner, like Tammy or so, anything for that matter, makes money, and the individual who is working in that area is able to even do well more than you who making 6 figures. So don't never look down upon anybody. So another benefit of having diverse skill set increase creativity. Why? When individuals have expertise in multiple areas, they can draw on their experiences from different field to find narrative, to find innovative solution to problem. For example, an individual with both programming in design skill can create more user-friendly software interface that incorporate design principles. The type of creativity thinking can lead to a unique solution and set individual apart from his peer. Set you apart from your peers because you have different skill set. So friends and family, and some of you who are watching, I want to encourage you, especially my supporter on the Rahim Show, learn different skill set. Don't be too complacent with that little things that you now making money from, and don't learn different things. I have a couple of my friends who have different certificate in different areas, and me too. I have different certificate in different areas. I learn different things. I don't just narrow myself to one thing. If one thing doesn't work, I'm able to do another thing. And one thing about me, I'm not even ashamed of doing anything to survive. I'm not a man who is ashamed. As smart as I can be, I'm not ashamed of doing anything to survive. As long as it's not something to take away anybody's life or harm anybody, I'm not afraid to do any good things to survive. Some of you would think that, oh yeah, the guy, no. Let me tell you, if you learn different skill set, if one door doesn't open, you can't wait for that door to open first before you. Suppose that door take you for 6-7 months. What will you be eating? How will you sustain your family? So it's very important, folks, that you learn different skill set. And that's what we came by on the Rahim Show, to tell you the benefit of a different skill set. Make use of your time. Time, wasted can never be regained. Remember, procrastination is the thief of time. If you have the time, now life is unpredictable. You don't know when you're going to leave this world. So when you have the time, learn different things. Learn different things. Learn different things. And that's why I'm going to provide you at the end of the show this particular area that you can learn a lot of things and be able to get yourself certificate if you can pay for them. But it's free of charge for you to learn. You can gain the knowledge and forget about the certificate. Once you have the knowledge, you apply some of these things, it will help you, especially the Excel. How to do Excels well and manage. You will learn a lot of things and you will succeed. So folks, I want to encourage you as we wrap up our show. In conclusion, possessing a diverse skill set can be a significant advantage in today's job market. It can increase adaptability, creativity, job satisfaction, earning potential. Furthermore, individuals with diverse skill set can be valuable access to employer, contributing to multiple areas of business. As the job market continues to evolve, individuals who develop a diverse skill set can be better positioned to succeed and advance in a career. So folks, that is it. Learn different things. Don't be so complacent or satisfied with that little thing that now you are working, making money. You say, oh yeah, I'm okay with this thing. Always keep room for some unavoidable things that can happen. Changes happen. So you have to, changes are normal. So you have to adapt to change. How do you adapt to change? When you learn different things. If one door closes, another door can open because you have the skill set to be able to succeed in different areas. So that's what we came to tell you today just for a short time. And I want to thank all of you who followed our show. For some of you supporters, thank you for your support. Continue to support the Rahim Show. We continue to bring you information to help you succeed. Until then, we will see you another time. God bless you. Good night. And make sure you always be the change you want to see. Bye for now. Thank you.